If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards with event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, look at MTGO Academy's selection by trading our official bot, Academy Sellbot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
Hey everybody, it's Chris, MTGO's RexDart, and we're back for another match against the Pyromancer deck, it looks like. No mana, so I'm going to have to mulligan there. This one is alright, I guess. So I guess we will find out how that matchup really is. Again, I felt that he had was clearly better in game 1, and then game 2 I thought I should have won that. Okay. Didn't see any wastelands from him. Might not be playing them. In any event, I'll go ahead and just run out the Hierarch here. So next turn, potentially, I can cantrip. I can strip mine something, play a Tarmogoyf, kind of whatevs. See what he's got. I think he's main decking at least a few. Oh, okay, yeah. He's had artifact mana every game we've played so far. So yeah, young Pyromancer with 2 blue open, a couple of cantrips, make a ton of guys right now. Ponder, yeah, okay. All right, pretty good start for him. Blue-red Pyromancer, not exactly the deck that I'm aiming for here. I'm really kind of going after the Time Walk. Okay. Well, I'm definitely stripping him then. Probably strip and then play Goyf. Green. All right, ship the turn. Hope he doesn't have land mocks here. All right, just the land. I can get that Time Walk out of his hand with a V-click here. With 1 mana, if he's gonna counter it, he's gonna have to force. So blue. There we go. Spell Pierce, Time Walk, Snapcaster, and he's got another land. Let's see, he's a long ways away from being able to Snapcaster Time Walk. He can snap some of this other stuff in a minute, but I think I'll still get rid of that. Alright. Well, yeah, it goes to the bottom anyway, so he's not snapping that. Alright, so we know he's got a Snapcaster and a Spell Pierce, and he's played that land. Okay, Ancestral Recall. I might want to just do this while I know that he can't snap, or well, he can Spell Pierce here, but I can pay for the Spell Pierce. So I think I want to do that now, although maybe I'll give him a chance to see what he does here first. Puts him to 8. Okay. Let's see. I can Swords his Pyromancer now, and he still can't Spell Pierce that. Unless one of those cards he drew was Mental Misstep, but he would have certainly used that on Ancestral Recall. What? Okay. Alright. I guess he just really wanted to protect the young Pyromancer. Alright, well now he does have a Spell Pierce, so I'm gonna pay that. And he's going to be wanting to find an answer for that Vendilion Click, which is now going to be beating for 5 a turn. He's got another Pyromancer. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I can swing 5. I can play a Jace. Let's see. I could Fate Seal. I could bounce one of the Pyromancers. I don't think he's got Force, so. Because if I Ponder, he may have. I probably didn't have another Mental Misstep. Just swing 5 there. Let's see, does he have anything? Could he snap into anything that would stop this? No. Alright, so I guess what I want to do is blue, blue, Jace. Snapcaster Mage. Does that get him anything? No, not really. Alright. So I know he has 2 Snapcasters and a Spell Pierce in his hand. Okay, he's going to scoop there. Alright, so I don't want the Stony Silence against him. I mean, it's fine. He has a lot of artifact mana. But I think I want additional Mental Missteps against him. I think it's possible. Talking earlier, well, I still the Tarmogoyf just gets chumped for days against that thing. Let's see. That I just want. I could take that out and play Rest in Peace instead. I don't know. It cuts off his Snapcasters, but not really much else than that. Well, let's add the Flusterstorm and the Jite. Okay, I think we're doing that configuration. Alright. Alright, this hand is pretty slow. I have 3 Moxes and 4 Noble Hierarchs I could draw that would speed things up. Barring that, I don't have a lot going on with this hand. Let's have a Jace. Maybe I should have mulled this. He kept his 7. And it could be pretty good. Alright, well, he's got nothing leading off. You don't have Delver or anything. Let's see. My guess is he's probably got Brainstorm or Ancestral Recall here to just lead on this island with nothing. Because I could go to strip it and then not have anything going on. So, or he could be figuring turn 2 Young Pyromancer. I think I'm just going to run out of land. Let's see what he's got. Okay, yeah, so it was Brainstorm. Okay. So if I had stripped it, he would have Brainstormed here. I just usually find that doesn't work out too well for me. Because usually they manage to find themselves another land, although not always. And of course here he would have. And of course there again is another Young Pyromancer. Alright. I haven't seen any dazes. I don't think he's playing that, so I'm going to go ahead and try to kill it now. Okay, he's got a mental misstep. Alright. I'm just going to play the Tarmogoyf. And he's going to force it. Alright. Pitching Preordain. So we kind of all in on the Pyromancer here, although obviously it's worked out for him. Alright, well next turn I'll run out the Predator. Now if he's got a, I guess I could strip it first, but then I'm taking another 4 before I run out my defense, but that would keep me off of him being bolted. So I go to 11, and then, yeah, okay. Oh. And he has another red source anyways, because he just draw Mox Ruby. Awesome. So that makes that entire line of play stupid, and I took 4 damage for nothing. Awesome. So I'm going to play this. He's going to Lightning Bolt it, obviously. I'll play a Tarmogoyf instead. White, green. Can't bolt that. His deck can basically only force that. I established, I think, that he's not playing Mana Drains at this point, so his deck can basically only force a Will Tarmogoyf. He's not legacy enough to be playing Spell Snares. On Pyromancer again. Yeah, I'm feeling that Jace is going to get all kind of spell pierced here if I run him out. Blue. Green, Trigon Predator. And the Trop. And Noble Hierarch. Alright. Yeah, those pyromancers sure can take over the game. And he has had pyromancers, and I think all of his draws so far. Stoneforge Mystic. Could run that out to find Jite. That seems like a reasonable plan. Oh, he's got a force. Pitching Flusterstorm. Okay. That's unfortunate. He's got a bunch of dudes. I can swing in. What is his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? If I swing in with the Trigon Predator, I can blow up his Mox Ruby. But then he can crack back and kill one of the young pyromancers, and then I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. Give me a chance to resolve Jace, but man, that's going to be tough. He had Pyroblast. Yeah, he had it all this game. Well, okay. Alright, well I assume at this point he just swings in with all the elemental tokens. Put me down to 4. And then he's got lethal the next turn. I think if he only had one young pyromancer this game, maybe he could beat that. 2, no. Yeah, if this deck becomes popular, I'll have to come up with some kind of plan for it. I don't think it's terrible necessarily, but I mean, he gums up the works. And did he just like top deck a lightning bolt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can potentially block 4 of this, take 6, and I go to 9. If I'm dying to that, it doesn't matter anyways. So probably just top deck the lightning bolt. Well, she's gonna die to whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would put me at 1. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I can live through this anyways. Yeah, because I can play Jace and bounce, but that's still lethal damage coming in. Another Chumper that's still lethal. Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, I think if I got active Jite, that would have definitely made a difference. Yeah, I mean, I think this is right. I still think this is the right configuration. Alright, this isn't bad. I'll keep it. He snap kept 7, so Assuming he has a Delver or Pyromancer. I mean, it's reasonable that his deck would have one of those two in the majority of his draws. What's the chances? 44% on each. Something like that. For a 4 of. Alright, so you got a Delver. Alright, so I can Tarmogoyf here and hold open Brainstorm. Of course, if I was going to do that, I probably should have done it before I fetched. Whatever. Oh, he could bolt this, couldn't he? If I run this out like that. No, I think I still have to do it. Let's see if he's got a natural flip. No, no natural flip. And that is sort of one aspect of oh, of course. I did not find anything I needed. I'll shuffle that extra land away. I guess I can try to bounce this with Jace. Hope he doesn't have Force of Will. Or I can Wasteland him. Yeah, I'm feeling like he had both. Maybe he kept because it had both and he doesn't have a Force of Will. Is that wishful thinking on my part? Probably. Alright. Oh, I got it. So let's see, what can I do here? I can bounce Young Pyromancer. Now, if Delver natural flips, then he's going to be able to kill Jace. Or I can bounce Delver, but that does leave the Pyromancer on the board. Or I can Brainstorm here. I have shuffled, so I have a free hand on what I got, but unless I get to, I think. I think we're gonna Brainstorm here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So stack the Wastelands. Cast the Mox. Alright, so if I can get an active GT, then I could still be in good shape here. Let's see if he natural flips. His odds are pretty good. I mean, yeah, okay. So, oh, and a Gush, huh? Okay. Alright, well, he's going to take Jace out. I believe F6 there, so I don't think he had counter magic. Well, if he does, he may have like spell pierce or something. Let's see. Okay, so if I want to resolve the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially 6 mana here. Okay. Alright, let's see if GTA resolves. He's going to brainstorm in response. Make a guy. He's also got Gush. So he has a lot of chances here. He's got a fetch land, a lot of chances to try to draw into a Force of Will, which is what I assume you would have to stop the GTA. Alright, it's going to resolve. I don't think he can get rid of this Tarmogoyf. So I'm going to go ahead and equip there. And we will swing. I guess he could double bolt. He could throw a Snapcaster Mage in front of it. But unless he wants to throw away his young Pyromancer too, that's not going to kill it. This will be 4/5. So could have wasted him pre-combat. Ice. Oh, well, alright, I guess he's got that. Okay, so more elemental tokens hitting the field. Alright, if I moved it to Hierarch, Hierarch would be tapped, so I'm just going to waste the Volcanic Island. Now he can Gush here in response if he wants to save it. That does still set him back 1 on mana, but he can do that. That's probably what he is contemplating doing. He might be wondering if maybe I have a Spell Pierce or something for his Gush. Of course, he can save it anyways by casting it, even if I did. Alright, he's not going to do that. Ancestral Recall. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're getting out of control here. Would have been nice if he'd had a draw that didn't have a young Pyromancer in it once. Alright. And a Gush. He's going to be able to flood this board. Don't have a second one. Second Pyromancer. Don't Time Walk. Okay, yeah, he might be getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, yeah, he wins. I'm going to have to chump block. Because it would be 8 and then 9 next turn, which is Xaxes. Oh, not quite, but yeah. Oh wait, do I have to do this? Okay, he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Puts me to 10, and then next turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 9. Now I think I'm dead either way. So wait, I'm at 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, if he has a lightning bolt, he wins. So yeah, it was pretty close. I don't think he had. I didn't figure he had any way to get rid of that Tarmogoyf. But unfortunately, he. Oh, Snapcaster Time Walk. Okay. Yep. All right. Well, I don't know. I either have to decide that this fringe deck that nobody's going to play is like a terrible matchup for me, or do something in the board, I guess, if it catches on. But I just don't think blue-red Delver is going to be super popular. But this first weekend, apparently, this guy's giving it a run. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the meta game here, what it is for the first weekend, and get a little early vintage action. And I hope you'll join me next time when hopefully I'll have all the other pieces of the power, and we can get some more action going on. So thanks for joining me this week.